football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome, folks, to Gilman Stadium in New Orleans, the home of the Tulane Green Wave. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Russell. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game. A chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Breaks free. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Finding some room with the 25. Touchdown, Green Wave, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out immediately, gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. from the pistol formation. And they'll use the ground game here. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looking to scramble. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense comes up with the football.
Chris, I love how this defense is playing in the rain right now. No concern at all with the vertical shots downfield. They're attacking the offense, and here they get a turnover.
And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Caught by the receiver. They've got him at the 48. That's a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And looking to throw now on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back. This time, a completion. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The defense scoops it up.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Breaks an open space. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
To go with the ground game, the running back takes the handoff.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
It's just good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Finds his man. It's Brown. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And the Sun Devils will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. 4th down. He's throwing for it. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
With the catch, it's Lewis. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hit.
No, it's fumbled. What a decision. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
You know, I like this quarterback's ability in the option game. He just doesn't do a good job of protecting the football here. You've got to be dialed in with your fundamentals, or it can cost you at any moment.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the 1st quarter. And it's Tulane on top right now, Kurt. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the catch. It's Brown. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught near the sticks. It's Butler. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. End zone ahead. Touchdown, ASU, as they fight back here in this playoff game. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. It's intercepted. The defense sniffed out the screen pass. Touchdown, Arizona State. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Oh, my gosh, he completely baits the quarterback here. Quarterback thinks he can dump it off to the running back. The defense anticipates it, steps in front of it, and goes to the house for a touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They got off to a slow start, but they have been clicking lately. Can they build on this lead now in the 2nd quarter? And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It's good for 1st down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Sun Devils line it up with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Picks up a short gain, but a swarm of the defense flying to the football. Offense facing 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
He's got it inside the 15. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. They get him down, but that's a nice...
Entering settings screen, you have 28 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
He moves the ball to the 33.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Makes a quick catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
They're going to run it. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Takes the handoff again. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Punt over the middle. It's Haynes. Goes out to the stiff arm. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
But it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Second down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Finds his target. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, enough for a first down. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really...
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead. and make this a one-possession game. We're talking about seizing some momentum.
The extra point is good, but down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Levitt. On the move now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Quarterback operating an empty set. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, the freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. The shotgun running play call. And they bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the marker.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on third down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this third and medium.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Moss. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. He's got the first down and still motoring. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. Wow, he just burst through a crease there, and after that, there was a lot of open space.
Boy, if they're able to secure the blocks in there in the interior the way they did, allows the back to get downhill with all that momentum. It's all on the safeties to be able to make a tackle, and if they miss a tackle, you get loose like that. They're lucky they're able to pull him down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking downfield, it's Levitt. And they will score. Touchdown, ASU. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. The back's got it on the pitch. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Throws it to the right. The ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. To the air, it's Levitt. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. And the Sun Devils will send the punt team onto the field. And they'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the grab. It's Russell. He's in the clear. Past the 10. Touchdown, Green Wave. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And the Sun Devils come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the
Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
The Sun Devils are on the move here. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. That's caught. It's Butler. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. 4th down completion to the running back. The Sun Devils will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Offense showing a bunch formation now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Fires it to the left side. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. Makes a nice move there. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Here comes the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
They'll run it to the left. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot to wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Gives it to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And the defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line. And the Sun Devils will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He'll pitch it. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
But the defense has been torn up through the air, and now the option game is starting to make its presence felt. Good read here by the quarterback to pitch it out and pick up a first.
Grab by the receiver. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense moving into a bunch formation.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Comes up with the catch. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. First down here for this offense.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Defense is coming after him. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Touchdown, Green Wave. Still no answer for this offense. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he is stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here?
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. grinding away with their running game. First down, looking for more now. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Quick throw to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Getting set. Here's second down. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw here. He lets it go. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Boy, Chris, you just know down by a couple possessions late in this game, they had to be able to deliver here on this fourth down to give themselves a shot. By not getting the first down, this one feels like it's over.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45. The Sun Devils have first and 10 here. Defense takes their third and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. QB decides to keep it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Second down after that run on the previous play. Testing the right side here. Tackle made after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And now the running back's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Fielding the punt. Look, the returner lost the ball. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, that returner might not see very many more chances in this game, but that's a real heads-up play by his teammates to recover the ball so the offense can keep possession.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On first down, it's play action. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Tulane.
Chris, they're not quite out of this game just yet. With under 2 minutes to go, they're down by 9. I'd kick the extra point here, make it a one-possession game, and then try to recover that onside kick, and you got a real shot.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.